Dear students, welcome to s.mathguru classes. So our main discussion is application of partial differential equation of variable separation. So we consider some problems using the method of separation of variables. Find the solution of the following equation: del u del x plus u equal to del u del t if u equal to 4e to the power minus thrice x when t equal to 0. This problem is given. Now solution. So we consider, let u equal to, here t and x given, we consider x t, xt. This is number 1, where x is a function of x only and capital T is a function of small t only. Capital X is a function of small x only and t is a function of small t. So first we find del u del x. If we differentiate partially with respect to x, then t is constant, t outside, del x we get. Next we differentiate partially with respect to t. At the time x is constant, x outside, del t. So we get del u del x, del u del t. We putting this value in equation number, the given equation. Now our given equation is del u del x plus u equal to del u del t. Then del u del x, we know the value, this is t del x del x. U means xt, del u del t, this is x del t del t. We get this. Now our main is variable separation. We dividing both side by xt. If we dividing by xt, then t by xt del x, this is 1, x by xt del t. We dividing both side by xt. This implies t cancel, 1 by x del x plus 1, and this is x cancel, 1 by t del t. This equal to, we consider k. Say we consider k. Now this implies 1 by x del x plus 1 equal to k, and 1 by t del t equal to k. We get this one, and this one taking on right hand side, 1 by x del x equal to k minus 1. This is del x by x, k minus 1 del x. Then if we integrate both sides, then we get, if we integrate this, k minus 1 is constant, del x. This will be log x, this is k minus 1 x plus c1 we get. And if we remove log, then x equal to e to the power k minus 1 x plus c1. This implies x equal to e to the power k minus 1x e to the power c1. X equal to e to the power k minus 1x. This is suppose a. Then x equal to a e to the power k minus 1x, where a equal to e to the power c1. We get this one. Next, this one, del t by t equal to k small del small t. If we integrate both sides, then this is log t, this is kt plus c2. Then t equal to e to the power kt plus c2 and t equal to e to the power kt e to the power c2. Then t equal to, this is we consider b e to the power kt, where b equal to e to the power c2. So we get this one. Now this one implies u equal to xt. This implies u equal to x means a e to the power k minus 1 into x and b e to the power kt, and this implies u equal to ab e to the power k minus 1 into x plus kt. A and b we write together and if base is same, power will be 8. This is number 2 we consider 2. But our initial condition given u equal to 4 e to the power thrice x when t equal to 0. Since u equal to 4 e to the power minus thrice x, so when t equal to 0, so I putting u equal to this and t equal to 0 here. This therefore 4 e to the power minus thrice x ab e to the power k minus 1 into x k into 0 because t is 0, and this implies 4 e to the power minus thrice x ab e to the power k minus 1 into x. Now if we equating, therefore ab equal to 4 and minus 3 equal to k minus 1 and k equal to minus 2 we get. ab equal to 4 and k minus 1 equal to minus 3 and k equal to minus 2. The value of ab equal to 4, k equal to minus 2. These two values we putting equation number 2. Now 2 implies u equal to ab means 4 e to the power k minus 1, k is minus 2 minus 1 x and minus 2 t, k equal to minus 2, here I putting minus 2, here minus 2. So this implies u equal to 4 e to the power minus thrice x minus twice t. So this is our final answer. Very easy solution, very interesting. Consider another problem using the method of separation of variables. Find the solution of the following equation: 4 del u del x plus del u del y equal to 3u, and the condition given e equal to e to the power minus 5y when x equal to 0. Now solution, let u equal to, here we get x and y, so we consider capital X, capital Y. or you can write xx yy also. Though this is number 1 you consider. Now first del u del x is given, we find del u del x. Again del u del y given, we find del u del y. Del u del x. Then at that time y is constant, we differentiate partially with respect to x. Then we get this. Del u del y. Then x is constant, x outside, del y del y. Now we are putting these two values in given equation. Now our given equation is for del u del x del u del y equal to 3u. So this implies for del u del x, this is y del x del x, del u del y x del y del y, 3u, u means xy. We get this. Now we are dividing both sides by xy. 4y by xy del x del x, x by xy del y equal to 3. We get this. Then y cancel, 4 by x del x del x, 1 by y del y equal to 3. We get this one. Now this implies we are taking 3 in left hand side, 4 by x del x minus 3 equal to this 3 taking left hand side and 1 by y taking on right hand side. So this is minus 1 by y del y. This equal to we consider k, say. So what we get, this implies 4 by x del x minus 3 equal to k and minus 1 by y del y equal to k. This implies 4 by x del x equal to k plus 3 and del x by x k plus 3 by 4 del x. We get this. If we integrate, then we get log x equal to k plus 3 by 4 x plus c1. And if we remove log, then base is e, x equal to e to the power k plus 3 by 4x plus c1, or x equal to e to the power k plus 3 by 4x e to the power c1. We get this, and this implies x equal to this value we consider a e to the power k plus 3 by 4 k plus 3 by 4 x, where a equal to e to the power c1. We get this one. This we can write del y by y equal to minus k small del small y, and integrate this, we get log y capital Y minus ky plus c2, and this implies y equal to e to the power minus ky plus c2 and e to the power minus ky e to the power c2 and this y equal to b e to the power minus ky, where b equal to e to the power c2. We get this. Now 1 implies in 1 we get u equal to xy. U equal to x means a e to the power k plus 3 by 4x and b e to the power minus ky, and this implies u equal to ab e to the power k plus 3 by 4x minus ky. This one given. This is number 2 we consider. But our initial condition given u equal to e to the power minus 5y when x equal to 0. Since u equal to e to the power minus 5y when x equal to 0. Therefore, e to the power minus 5y ab e to the power k plus 3 by 4 into 0 minus ky. We get this one. This is e to the power minus 5y ab e to the power minus ky. We get this. Now if we equating ab equal to his this, here we get 1 and minus k equal to minus 5. So if we equating, therefore ab equal to 1 and k equal to 5 we get. Minus k equal to minus 5, k equal to 5. Now putting the values a, b and k in equation number this 2. Now 2 implies u equal to ab. ab means 1. 1 e to the power k means 5. 5 plus 3. 5 plus 3 by 4x minus 5y, k equal to 5. So this implies u equal to e to the power 8. This is twice x minus 5y. So e to the power twice x minus 5y. This is the final answer. Very easy solution. E to the power twice x minus 5y, our answer. So next we consider this problem. 3 del u del x plus 2 del u del y equal to 0 and initial condition given u x comma 0 equal to 4 e to the power minus x. Now solution. So here also we get x and y. So let u equal to capital X capital Y. This is number 1, where x is a function of x only and y is a function of y only. This one. Now we differentiate with respect to x and with respect to y, because here del u del x del u del y given. Now del u del x, then we get y is constant, del x del x, del u del y, then x constant, x del y del y. We putting the values in equation, given equation. Since 3 del u del x plus 2 del u del y equal to 0, this implies 3 del u del x, this is y del x del x, 2 del u del y. This is x del y equal to 0. Now our mean is variable separable. Here we get x, but here y. This is del y, this is x. We dividing both sides by xy. If we dividing by xy, we get thrice y by xy, del x, twice x by xy, del y equal to 0. This implies we get y cancel, 3 by x del x plus 2 by y del y equal to 0. So here y cancel 3 by x, del x is cancel 2 by y. So this one taking on right hand side, 3 by x del x minus 2 by y, 2 by capital Y del y. This equal to k. Say we consider this is k. So this equal to k, this equal to k. This implies 3 by x del x equal to k minus 2 by y, 2 by capital Y del y equal to k. So this implies del x by x, this is k by 3 del x, and if we integrate this, we get log x equal to k by 3x plus c1, and this implies x equal to e to the power k by 3x plus c1, and this is x equal to e to the power k by 3x e to the power c1. Then x equal to e to the power c1 means we consider a e to the power k by 3x, where a means we get e to the power c1. We get this. Next we consider this one, and again minus 2 by y del y equal to k. So this implies del y by y minus k by 2 del y. So integrate this. So this is log y minus k by 2y plus c2. And if we remove log, then y equal to e to the power minus k by 2y plus c2. Then y equal to e to the power minus k by 2y e to the power c2. Then y equal to, this is we consider b e to the power k by 2y, this, where b equal to e to the power c2. So we get this one. Now one implies u equal to xy. So u equal to xy. So the value of x, a e to the power k by 3x, and y means b e to the power minus k by 2 y. We get this. This implies u equal to ab e to the power k by 3x minus k by 2y. We get this one. This is number 2 we consider. But our initial condition given u x comma 0 equal to 4 e to the power minus x. That means u x y. So we can write this is u of x y. We can write x y equal to this. But y is 0, then u equal to this. Since u are directly putting here u x comma 0, that means y 0, a b e to the power k by 3x minus k by 2, y means 0, x comma y is 0. And u x comma 0, this is given 4 e to the power minus x, a b e to the power k by 3x. If we equating, then ab equal to 4 and k by 3 equal to minus 1. Therefore, we get ab equal to 4 and k by 3 equal to minus 1 and k equal to minus 3. We are putting these values in equation number 2. Now 2 implies u equal to, or u of xy equal to ab. ab means 4 and e to the power k, k means minus 3, and this is minus 3 by 2 y, and this implies u equal to 4 e to the power minus x plus 3 by 2 y, e to the power minus x plus 3 by 2 y, and this is our final answer. Answer is very nice. 4 equal u equal to 4 e to the power minus x plus 3 by 2 y. So dear students, these are very interesting solution, very important for engineering courses. So if you are getting interest, then please share this video to your other friends also. They will get some interest. So, and like this video and click the bell icon. Thank you.